morning, you guys, and welcome to another weekly setup. Figure I better jump on here now because I'm going to try to do virtual workout in 10 minutes. We got Mooney, who already pottied in, pee-peed in the potty. We got CJ, who's on his way to work as usual. Well, not really as usual on Saturday. And it's raining. So all kind of fun, majestic things going on. Caleb, say hi.
Hi.
Good job, Mooney Patini. What's up, Josiah? Say good morning. Is it raining outside?
No, not yet.
It's already been raining, silly.
It's not no storm coming in.
No, it's not a.
No, Mommy.
It's not a storm.
No.
And then here's Miss Kia.
There's the snow. The snow is
It's not no snow out there. You don't see no snow. That's rock. So I just ended my workout. You might have seen definitely that one. He was joining along with me, you guys. It is amazing. I have thought about coaching because I'm really invested on healthy living, whether it's setbacks or not. And if you've never watched my keto weight loss journey, which it's been very significant in helping me hit that original 100 pounds down. I will link it in the iCards above. But working out with these women the last 4 or 5 weeks, well, I want to say it was 4, has been a really, really, really amazing in terms of realizing that accountability is important for me as someone who's been doing it for a long while, but as well as helping people who are just starting out, who just need that sense of a family set and fitness. So it's been really good. I must be sweating pretty profusely because my dog is licking my sweaty arm. But yeah, I feel pretty good. I think I'm going to cool it down with maybe 2 miles on the treadmill is kind of my thought, just so I can have my workout completely done. And then it's going to be a chill day because it's rainy. I do need to go to the store, but hubby doesn't get off till 6. So I think I might just have to wait until he gets home and try to run. I really just need to go to Aldi's and maybe Walmart, but particularly Aldi's, to get some more fruit and some more chips for the boys and some more snacks for them because they're running low and yeah, all that good stuff. So let me go do this 2 miles and I'll come back. All right, so you already know it's the weekend. I got my robe on. I'm done working out. I did 1.5 miles on the treadmill. I'm eating. I need to check this label. I'm eating breakfast sausage, which is really good, and some eggs. And if you've been around, you already know my green smoothie to break my fast. I made it almost 18 hours. You guys, I'm telling you, working out, waiting to eat. I feel like I could take a nap, and I might. My kid just threw eggs all over. So I'm not really happy about that. But as a mom, I got to take a break because these kids, they'll have to be flipping out big time. So I'm going to finish eating my breakfast. I think a package just came. Once I finish eating this, we'll go check. Let's see if our delivery came. I've been opening stuff like crazy, or ordering stuff like crazy from Amazon. Oh, we got another package. Let's see what it is. So shout out to my sister Sade. She let me use her Amazon Prime. I've been buying stuff. Like I bought me some large gold hoops because I really wanted some, but they're not. They're just gold plated, so they weren't expensive. But I really wanted them. I bought books for Josiah for homeschooling. I bought my shoes, which I talked about in a previous video. I might link it up in the iCards if I haven't already. My weight loss video, I got some ASICs. And then my husband needed some shoes, so I just took off the packaging because I thought I was recording and it wasn't. So his shoes just came in the mail, just some black shoes. This had tons and tons of excellent reviews, and that's what we wanted, something that was going to be waterproof because he works at a store, and you just never know what you have to do when you work at a supermarket. And so he really liked those. He liked the look of them, so I'll let him know that his shoes came in. And there's a few more things. I still want to get Caleb his own tablet because he normally plays on my work device and the other iPad. Even though we've had it fixed before, the screen's messed up. That place does not, they're not open anymore. So it just plays the nighttime sounds. It's pretty much useless. I think I've had that tablet for 10 years, so it's definitely done its due diligence. So I'm not complaining. Thank the Lord for what it is. And then I'm also interested in changing up my office. I know in one of my setups, I decluttered my office, and I will link that right here. So go ahead and check out that video if you would like. It'll be in the iCards above. But I'm thinking about changing it around. It's already got gold, like beige and turquoise accent, but I want a more simple desk.
Water.
And then here's my buddy right here wanting water. Can't even escape for a few minutes, you guys. Can't even escape. How about you say hi?
Hi.
What would you like?
Water.
You would like some water? How do we say that? May I have water, please?
Water.
Please.
Please.
Awesome. We gotta train them young, you guys. We gotta train them young. All right, let me get them some water, and I'll be back. So I wanted to mention on maintaining my boys' hair real quick. They haven't had a haircut in 4 weeks, and their hair doesn't look crazy. Here's a little tip. It's more for guys, because we all have simple hairstyles. Josiah, come here. Turn around. Use a small fine-tooth comb for the areas that were once low faded and comb it out. And then pick the top. What that does is if your cut was uniformed, it's going to keep the little tangles out to make it look fresh, and then you can rebrush it. If you don't let it pick out and whatnot, and I did the same thing with Caleb, you'll see like the little rolling, like the little beady knots that most people don't like and is a sign for a haircut. But like any coarse texture hair, you gotta comb them out and then train it to lay back down in whatever state it is. So that's a little tip on how they've maintained 4 weeks without a haircut. And they still look very handsome. It's many, many hours later, and I've got the same attire on, but at least the kitchen is clean. The boys are fed, and both of them, I believe, are asleep now. I'm about to straighten up hubby's and our room and fold up some clothes. Try to be productive. He's actually off work. The stores are closed here early, like the store I really need to go to closes at 7. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to go today. If not, I'm going to go early in the morning. I'm trying to come up with some meal prep ideas. I'm struggling just a smidge. I want to do my keto chicken fried rice, but I've got to see how much protein, how much fat I'm able to add into it, because I'm really, really struggling hitting my protein macros this week for some reason. So if I could get that underway, I think I'll be happy, but I've got to do some more research, and it's just a kickback day. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I don't know if I'm going to do a time hop or whatnot. Let's see. getting a new camera or a lens or something is because when people call, I have to stop recording. We cannot do both. And so that kind of puts a wrench in my setup, but that was my dad calling to let me know he had cooked some meat for us and would like for my husband to go pick it up. So that's pretty awesome. Even though I'm supposed to be done eating for the night, we shall see. It depends on how good the ribs look. So I'm just folding the clothes. I already got the bed made up. I'll have to wait and vacuum when the boys wake up because I'm not going to let them sleep forever because I want them to go to bed tonight. But the nice thing about all of this is we'll have some extra meat to eat on and some food because we already set out the chicken tenders. And he's going to make some mashed potatoes and corn for him and the boys. So that'll be things that are just checked off as far as cooking. I don't do a lot of meal prepping because I'm here every day. And that way I'm cooking fresh. Like I'll still, when I'm doing salads and stuff, I'll meal prep one meal. But the other meals I cook, like I cook breakfast. I make my smoothies fresh. And try to get all of that consistent all the time. So my meal prepping has really been lax, but I do try to set up, like I need to look through some emails. I've already edited my, started editing my setup that'll be going out tomorrow. And that's important to just keep me on a schedule, even though we're staying at home. Because I know it looks like I go out, but when I do go out, just like yesterday, I try to utilize a time where I know my husband is at home. I'm wearing my mask now, but most of the time we are at home. We are not out. Like if you see me in last week's vlog, that was the one time we went out, and that was because we knew it was going to be sold out. Like it was sold out. We were there at like 8 in the morning and it was sold out by 10 or 11, and my husband didn't even get off till 4 that day. So we knew when we get a tip like that you just got to get to the store and try to get whatever goods you can. And our online services are so backed up that you have to wait 2 to 3 weeks out in our area. So, obstacles that I'm sure everybody is facing right now. But I'm going to finish folding these personables and try to get a shower in. Would be nice while the boys are asleep. And then do some more editing. So when you see me next, I should be nice and showered in some comfortable attire for the evening. I'm clean. I'm back. Kids are asleep. Hubby's awake doing his thing. About to fry some.
You said the kids are asleep. They woke up.
No, I meant they were awake.
Oh my God, babe.
And maybe I was hoping that they would go back to sleep.
She's drinking.
No.
A little bit of wine.
No, but quarantine can make you feel like you're drinking.
I know it. No, y'all. I just playing, just joking with her.
But I done took a good shower, so I'm nice and relaxed. Babe is cooking the corn on the stove for him and the boys, and some mashed potatoes and chicken. I'm about to vacuum because the dog destroyed some foam package, something that was underneath the bed that we didn't even know about. So yeah, let's get to cleaning. So our dog made a mess of some foam thing. So Josiah's helping me pick up some of the big pieces. You picking them up, buddy? We got to get the pieces up.
Can't do it. All these foam pieces are going to go in the dresser now.
It's okay. We got to get as many as we can. Josiah's in here helping me clean up the mess the dog made in our room. And he is just doing a really awesome job. I feel like we're training him to be a great young man. And I told him whatever his vacuum doesn't pick up, then mommy's vacuum will come back through and get. Babe is coming along nicely. We haven't been downstairs, and we used the baby gate to block it off. Not so much for the boys, but a little nice. Where's she at? Kia. So we can keep an eye on her and make sure she's being monitored, because even though she's 10 weeks old, you guys, she's still a puppy. And then let me show you how the food's coming along. So Babe's got his cast iron skillet frying the tenders, got the corn, made his biscuits, and this last thing will be his mashed potatoes. So they're cooking it up. And I'm about to start doing some work on the computer and chillaxing a little bit. Good morning, you guys. Happy Sunday. So the family's up. The bed is made. They're downstairs. I just did my morning reading, and I'm sitting here doing some editing for my video that should be out today. I still need to go to the store, so I'm trying to make a list and get organized and really spend today setting up so that I can be my most productive this week and hit all my goals, because I feel like I'm low-key procrastinating. Sorry about the angle change, but I feel like I'm procrastinating a little bit. Just like I still don't know if I'm going to buy an actual camera or keep using my phone. It's just, I don't know. Comment down below. Please weigh in. Do you guys think I should buy another camera? And this time, just make sure I have a warranty or something like that on it, because I do kind of agree. But I don't want to spend a lot of money, but I would like for it to be a good quality camera, because I haven't, maybe you've noticed, like I have trouble remembering that the camera is like the where you should be looking at is over here, versus like when I have my camera, I just use the viewfinder. But so many things, so many tabs. So I'm going to finish editing this video, and I will come back when it's done in exporting to my computer. All right, you guys, I am back. I'm editing. The boys and everybody has eaten breakfast. Daddy cooked bacon and eggs and fruit and biscuits and stuff for everybody. And I have edited my video. So it's exporting now, or uploading onto YouTube. And then I'm waiting for church to come on my iPad. I have not worked out yet, but I'm definitely going to have to, because I just feel a little stiff, and I feel like the more consistent I am, the better I will be. And look, that one's knocked out, so kind of knew it. So I'm just patiently waiting for church to start.
Those that died in Christ, they come out of the graves. Said they was breaking to their loved one. He shed that blood. That blood ran back from generation to generation. I picked them up from there that was going on. I picked them up for those that are.
So I'm back, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed church. It was a pleasant surprise. I thought it was just going to be my church, and it's normally about 40 of us who get on, but everybody was invited to, like, more of us from all across the state and country. So it was 90 of us instead, and that was really nice. And you heard a little bit of Curtis. I didn't really want to put him on camera because I don't want to disrupt God's Holy Spirit. So that was just really nice. Definitely what I needed is a little bit of a morale boost and a pick-me-up, because I can feel like my stress and anxiety going up a little bit. But I'm actually out and about. Curtis had to run an errand, so I was waiting for that. I managed to upload my video, so if you did not see last week's weekly setup, I will have that right here and the iCards above. But yeah, I am about to go into Martin's, which is the store that my husband works in. I still need to go to Kroger's, Aldi's, and Walmart. So I'll be going to 4 stores. I made a list. It's on my phone. So I'm planning to be real clear and concise on what I need to get and what I need to do so I can get in and get out. So let's go ahead and get to shopping. Mask on. If you guys can hear me, let's rock and roll. In Aldi's, I have a whole bag and a box. They had everything except yogurt. So now it's time to go stand in the line. It's not too bad in here, so I should be able to get through at a pretty good pace, hopefully. but I really can't breathe, you guys. Like, this is difficult to breathe in. Done with all these. On my way to Walmart, I was blessed to find some barbecue pork skins by Mac. My husband had got me some other pork skins. I don't really like them, but I ate them. But at Walmart, I need to get me, I prefer the Walmart guacamole, so I think I'm going to get that. I need to see if they have some flavored water. And this one should be a really short one. I just need to get us some more socks, because I need to get rid of some of my old ones, but I need some running socks, some ankle socks, just a few more pair. And CJ needs some more socks, so I'm just trying to move and groove and get back home. And I forgot I need to go to Speedway and get some more coffee. So those are my main things today. Let's see how long it takes and how crazy Walmart is. My kids are not going to be happy. All the ravioli is gone. Like, they just got the spaghetti and meatballs and the beefaroni, and that's it. Hashtag inventory is low around here. So I got my flavored water. I got some boys some cheddar chips, some more Lunchables, guac, and some oatmeal. And now I'm looking at the compression bras. I realized that I like a medium or high impact, but I do like it to be a compression bra, and I don't know if that comes in high impact. So I already have one kind of like that. I have it on right now. I can insert a picture because I've taken some for my weigh-ins. But I think I'm going to go with gray because I have a lot of black bottoms. So let's just break it up and get a gray bra. And I still need to find some socks and what have you. So let's go looking. Intimates, baby. It's crazy. A lot of these stores, I wear a size 10.5 or 11, depending on the shoe. And a lot of these did not have socks. Hangs has a pair right here. I might get that. And they have some right there. Those are $10. And I'm just kind of looking around. I think Hanes has some right here. I'm curious how much those are. I might get these. If those are a decent price, I'm going to see. But yeah, people do not believe in folks with bigger feet needing socks, I guess. I kind of like this hat. I know. It's crooked, but kind of cute. It may not be a lot, but after several stores, y'all, I found what I needed. Mini ravioli for the boys. So I'm about to get like 6 cans because they love it. Woo! I am done. Done at Kroger's. I got tons of grocery, y'all. It took literally like 2 hours to get these groceries, but I was safe. And now I can go home and make this banana nut bread, which is on my to-do list. And it's nice outside, so maybe we might go for a ride. I gotta see what CJ wants to do when I get home. Let's see. All right, you guys, back at home in the kitchen, and your girl is ready to cook. So all the groceries are put away. I'm about to cut the ends off my asparagus, and I'm going to steam it. I've done that several times. I like to add my butter. I'll add a little Pam just because I don't want it to stick, and then I put my butter in there, season it with some accent until it's like a nice bright green, and the chlorophyll is really coming out to show that color. And then I got some patties from my husband's store. They were 4 for $4, so that's pretty much $1 a burger. So I'm going to season those with some accent and put them in the skillet. And then I'm going to start on my banana bread. Now, the banana bread is not for me. Team Keto, trying to stay encouraged and focused. However, one of Curtis's co-workers that we love, her name is Miss Ida. She is so sweet, but due to her being at risk, she hasn't been able to work. She still has her job. They just are taking precautions. And she is just so stinking sweet to us. She always makes us things, gets the boys gifts. And so I had said last time when I made banana muffins that I wanted to make something for her. So since I have some bananas, I'm going to do some banana bread. And I got little tins. I got these little tins from Kroger's, and I think that would just be cute to put a little bow on it and give to her and let her know that we're thinking about her and we miss her. So that's what I'm about to do, as well as charge up my phone because it's on like 13%. So yeah, about to cook. Let me get this stuff on and I'll show you what it's looking like. Not even 10 minutes later, and I've got the burgers cooking. I add a little bit of water to it in my accident meat tenderizer, but here's the tip. You want to keep flipping them over until that stops happening. So the blood that's coming through, you keep flipping them over and over, and then once it stops going through, then you want to flip them again, either through one rotation front and top or through two rotations, twice on top, twice on the bottom, depending on how well done you want it to be. So this lets me know that I'm cooking it evenly because they all start to have a little bit of blood appear at the top, which means that I'm cooking it up. It's a little bit less every time. So I'll probably rotate them again in another minute. And then for my asparagus, I just steam them, and I'm gonna add a little bit of butter in here and mix it in there, and just a smidge of water so it doesn't stick. I already sprayed it with Pam, but I'm going to add my butter in. So I'm going to be making, I'm not going to call it an iced coffee, even though I might add ice, but I'm going to be making kind of like a hot chocolate frappuccino type situation. So I want to start off by adding in 16 ounces of almond milk. Let me open the other one. Next, I'm going to add in my coffee that I just got. I'm doing quite a bit of it because I think I'm going to drink quite a lot, and I know it's warm. Just checking the temperature of the glass. See how this goes. New creation. So off camera, I added in my vanilla, my heavy whipping cream. This is the brand of MCT oil I get. It's from Kroger's. I've been using it for about a year now, and I really like it. I haven't had any issues. And then the part that I'm going to add that's a little bit different is I'm going to add the cacao. So that's going to make it more chocolatey. So it's more like a mocha, a chocolate mocha type iced coffee. And I'm going to blend it all up. I think it looks awesome. About to pour it out, and it's nice and foamy. I can tell at the, yep, I could tell it was foamy at the top. So let's pour it in. Here's my dinner. I've got my mocha. I think I'm going to add some ice cubes to it. And then I've got 2 ground beef patties with mustard on it. I think it might be like 1 carb in the mocha from the cacao, but everything else is carbless to keep my carbs as low as possible, since I did feel like I ate more carbs this morning to start off. And I kind of steamed it a little too much, but my asparagus is done. That's from the butter, so it's just going to bring out even more flavor. So my husband made some neck bones, you guys. You know, that's not my thing. This is meat, and then asparagus that I'll probably have over the next few days. And I still got to make the banana bread a little bit later, or maybe tomorrow. So outside, It's not that warm. I'm just outside because I'm taking the dog out and it won't be long. Babe is making him some more biscuits to go with his neck bones, and he probably gonna have some mashed potatoes. Caleb's trying to break out the house like normal. We've been on calls with people. Now that Facebook has opened it up and we can call, it has been just so very nice to talk to people. So we've been just doing that, kind of like fellowshipping, like how you do after church or whatnot. And I've been doing it with family and stuff this weekend. It's been very, very nice. You can smell that some people are out barbecuing and whatnot. Our neighbors got their patio furniture out. We've not set it out. That might be something we do next weekend once we know the rain has subsided. But yeah, that's what's going on right now. I'm just really winding down, watching Nutty Professor. We watched Nutty Professor 1, now we're watching Nutty Professor 2, so we're living the simple life. So yeah, we're pretty much winding down for the night. I think I might just end the vlog here because we're not doing anything but lying around. I'm trying to get another 1,000 steps. I didn't work out today, you guys, just trying to be cool, calm, and collective. But ate dinner, already ready to fast. Just relaxing because the work week starts. I feel like I look really athletic. I wonder if I can show you guys a reflection. That's my athleticism, you guys, doing a little bouncing around out here. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let the fam say goodnight, and then we're going to wind it down. I'll probably start some editing so I can stay ahead of the curve. Yep, I'm kidding. I completely forgot that banana bread is in progress. I decided I'm going to make it because it was the only thing on the list. Siege and finish his food. He's getting them all squared away with some fruit. We were just having a quick drum major band HBCU style lesson. Wilding out. I should have been a drum major, or a majorette, I should say, in my previous life. And then my boys, especially that one. That one, that's a drum major in the making, okay? Jump split. Just look at that face. That's the face of a child that eats all the time, but he's got a lot of energy. Great energy. So let me show you this banana bread. I got the dry ingredients over here: flour, salt, baking soda, and cinnamon. And then I've just got my half a cup of melted butter and my 3 ripened bananas. I'm following a video. I will link it in the description box, and then whatever variations that I do and I add, I will make sure I mention it in the video. But I'm going to go ahead and get it combined so I can start getting it baking. So a couple of changes that I've made is I used white sugar, a cup of it, and I already added to my bananas. And then I'm using 3 eggs just because I want to make sure that it turns out the way that I want it to. And I want it to be nice and moist, and I think the eggs will help with that. And then if you come over here, I use my almonds. So let me show you the almond packs that I use. So when I go to Aldi's, I use the 100-calorie whole almonds, and I just use 2 packs of these. And then I've got my board and, of course, my meat cleaver. And I'm just going to bust up my almonds nice and small so that I can add them. I did this the last time when I made banana bread, so I think it's pretty good. I'm sure I can make a keto option, but this is not for me. This is for my family and, like I said, one of my husband's coworkers. So let's get to it. So I just added in my 3 eggs. So in this bowl is the 3 eggs, is the banana and the melted butter, the sugar, and the vanilla. So I just added a little more than a capful of vanilla just because I wanted to make sure, since I added more egg, that it was nice in terms of it comes out a nice creamy consistency right now. And then I'm about to start adding in my flour. I had to switch to a bigger bowl because I realized I had a lot of wet ingredients, and by the time I add in the dry ingredients, I didn't want it to overflow. And just add your dry ingredients a little bit at the time. Once you mix the wet and the dry ingredients, then you would add your nuts, whatever nuts you choose to use. Like I said, I'm using whole almonds because that's what my preference is. So I'm going to come back when this is mixed so that you can see the consistency. By the way, this would be a good time to make sure your husband, so I'm thinking about my husband, he's getting ready for work. This would be a good time to make sure that your oven is preheated to 350 degrees. And like I said, I normally take videos to just kind of refresh because I don't cook it the same way every time. Ooh. Tearing up stuff. It depends on what ingredients I have available, and most of the time I have all this, but I know flour was a little scarce and there's a limitation on our flour here at the store, but I got some anyway. But yeah, my husband, gosh, I must be thinking about Curtis. Hey boo. But my oven is already preheated because Babe was making biscuits for his dinner. So I'm going to show you the consistency of what my batter looks like before I add my almonds in, and then go ahead and prep my little mini pans that I showed you earlier on how I want it to look. So I'm really kind of proud of myself. I'm not tempted to eat this. I've had it before. I know that it turns out good. I'm more wanting to do something that I know my family enjoys. Like, they like my breads, they like my desserts. I'm a baker at heart. I cook. But this is really something that I wanted to do, and I'm glad that I had the time to do it today. So here's my mixture, nice and thick, and I'm going to go in here and add the crushed almonds. It's not a lot, so there's too much, but it'll give it, again, that banana nut vibe. And again, you can choose whatever nuts you want. You can add whatever nut. So for the pans, make sure you use either a non-stick cooking spray. I'm using my olive oil one that I got for a few bucks. Or you can use parchment paper as well. Either one will do. I'm going to go ahead and fill these up and stick them in the oven for about 10 minutes. But I'm going to watch them closely because it's going to cook pretty fast. So here's what the 5 trays look like. I'm going to go ahead and pop them in the oven for, again, about 10 to 12 minutes. Straighten up what I just made a mess of in the kitchen. And I'll come back and show you what the final product look like. Okay, here is the final product of the banana bread. I did not overfill them. I wanted to keep them nice and low, so I used all the containers. I like them. I could have filled them up a little bit more, and I'll probably do it next time. But it'll be nice. I'm going to let them completely cool off before I put the lids on there. So we're winding down.
Leave my food alone. You didn't eat your food.
That's not it. Mommy,
So go away. I can't even eat it.
And then Joe's over here eating his chips and whatnot.
And drinking my water.
And we're watching the Moonshiners.
The moonshiner. Oh, you got it.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We are going to finish watching some TV and winding down. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Say good night. Say bye-bye.
Good night. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody.